Hi Leo, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your general reading starting today. I've asked for the date between it's mid-month November, but stretches really onwards, but somewhere mid-month November till mid-December. And we're going to start with Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Just get an overall picture, just basically a very overall feeling of what's going on with you. And then I'm moving over to the usual decks. So, Leo, what is going on with you? And I always ask for the highest and most inspirational message that I can find for you at this moment. There you go. You get 2 cards. Builder and writing. That's interesting. So builder, I'm going to try to have you see it because it's a bit reflective here. When I do these readings in the nighttime, it's not really nighttime, it's 6 o'clock p.m. It's pitch black outside, and then the lighting becomes a bit different here. Indoors, your innate, no, I have to read it out here. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So with this builder card, and you're going to hear my 2-year-old in the background. He's safe and sound, so if you pick up his voice there. The builder is all about literally building your life for yourself. And when this comes out, is pretty much you're looking for your stuff. Not really. It's just a feeling of accomplishment that you did it all yourself. It's not like you can't ask for help or that you can't. It's quite Leo-like though, but it's the feeling of knowing that it was your doing. And I feel a grandiosity. It's like you're building it all. So this is like the foundation of your life. Meaning whatever you put together, like, I don't know, building blocks. It's just a feeling of, if it's a relationship, you really built yourself and you built this life, family, home life around this relationship. If it's a home, if it's a house, you really built yourself and you built the situation to be able to really have this house or home situation for yourself. If it's a career, it's like, you built your career, you built your own career, step by step, you built it yourself. So there's a huge accomplishment going on. I feel like it's going on. So that's like a basic thing happening for you right now. And then writing, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. So this shows me automatic writing in this picture, meaning when you sit down and you relax yourself and you do a little breathing work and tune into the higher realms, you literally, I mean, I've done a lot of automatic writing in my life. First for myself, and first through songs. I wasn't really understanding that was happening way back when. Like, even the songs were automatic writing. And then I took a class, the one class in my life that I've taken in terms of like spiritual growth or spiritual and to really teach myself about this thing, and then realizing it's the same thing. It's like you just feeling inspired, you get those inspiring thoughts, inspiring feelings, and you can write it down. And sometimes it even feels like it's not you, like somebody else is actually literally holding, like something is sort of almost taking over the body a bit. It's still you that writes it, it's just that you're under such a strong influence of the non-physical energy that it feels like somebody's taking over. So it's very descriptive, like how the angel is holding the pen. It moves around the pen and for you to just follow them with your hands. So you could do a lot of automatic writing just for yourself, like keeping a diary almost, to just write down your emotions, write down your feelings, your thoughts, it could be that you're dealing with just learning, opening up for literal automatic writing for others. You could receive messages for others. It could be that you're an author and that you want to start to write down things, ideas that you've been having for a while, maybe those ideas that you tucked away in the drawer somewhere, to really bring them out now and sort of put them onto a piece of paper. So that's the overall image here. Then we go into the basis of your energy. The highest and the most inspirational message for Leo right now, please. Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by Holland. Highest and most inspirational message for Leo, please. Highest and most inspirational. Ooh, Power flipped. So basically your card flipped. It didn't come out. It just wants to show that is this the reading for you. Like, you just keep showing up in your own reading, and I just adore that. Infinite possibilities. I was trying to say infinite impossibilities. Let's just say endless possibilities. It's what you're sending out is coming back. What you're sending out is coming back. So above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. Karmic return, really good one. Power, strength, very much the Leo card. So it's beautiful to see you show up in your own deck. In your own reading. I am a bit, like, you can hear it in my voice and my nose, like I'm still having a cold. I'm still not 100% well. You see it in my eyes. I'm not really super fresh, to be honest. But I checked in with myself with the energy, and it's like starting to receive messages. So I figured I'm good, and I just try to. It was a couple of days there again where I couldn't do these readings, and I just gave it a rest. I just want to get back in there, so I'm trying. So I do apologize if I still sound a bit like maybe you should be in bed. Maybe I should. Whoop. There you go. First one. So they really want to have a specific message when it takes a bit longer for me to shuffle. So I think it was the Leo card that flipped there again. Power and strength, power and strength. Endless possibility. Wow, it's really taking some time. Let's just do this to break the energy up. Wow. Yeah, we have another accelerated motion with the number 8 again. So strong 8 influence, infinity, endless possibilities, karma, good karma returns, and strength and power. Let's see what this one is. Wow, and yet another 8. Strong 8 influence. So you might be seeing the sequence of 888 or 88, or just the number 8 just follows you around. Basically, I'm out of breath for leaning down on the floor. Accelerated motion, I love this. So this is when you've been doing something for a while. And like we said here, we have the builder. And this could literally be that somebody's building their body as well with those muscles, and like just, you don't necessarily have to look like this, but it's like you're building your body, like health-wise. You've been building on your life. I feel like it's for your life for quite some time, and now it's picking up speed. We have the accelerated motion there. We have the purple border, which speaks about your spiritual connection, your spiritual growth. And we have the star, or rather a gazillion stars, that talks about wish fulfillments. So there's a lot of new, exciting things happening now, and you're starting to see that it picks up speed. So perhaps you've been thinking and feeling in the past that, how much you work towards the situation, how much even you want to see results in something, and it just doesn't happen. That's going to turn for the better now. You've been building this life, and like, you rather want that, Leo. You rather want, I understand the patience part is not fun, but like, if you were to build a house from the ground up, you wouldn't want them to rush it. Like, you wouldn't want them to rush the foundation to, we'll see if it fits for the rest of the house. Maybe like the walls that will come up. We don't really know if it's going to fit. If it holds when it's like stormy and windy, we'll see. Like, you don't want that. You want a solid concrete cement foundation. It's going to take a little longer. You're going to measure the exact, like whatever you need exactly for this house to be gorgeous, for it to stand there for a couple of 100 years. And I feel like this building thing, yes, it might have taken some time. And like just at the very early stages of anything, you put down the seed and for quite some time, you don't see any result. But there's super growth happening. But now it's starting to happen. It really is starting to happen. And as I look at this card, I'm drawn to, like, I'm pointed towards this point, to this peak on the mountain here. So first I'm drawn to talk about this peak that I'm not saying that everything's downhill from here, meaning everything is like you reached your peak and this is like as best as it gets, and it's going to get worse from here. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you're coming into your peak. You're finally peaking. You're finally going to see some sort of evidence and some sort of results of the things that you've been working towards. Also, on top of that peak there, on top of that point, it's almost like a tunnel or a like black hole. I want to say that maybe some of you guys are interested in astral travel or wormholes, or those black holes, like to understand and get to the depths more of what's on the other side of that, and maybe doing a lot of those like discoveries and exploration around your spirit, like how vast you are and how much more there is to figure out about yourself than just this flesh, blood and skeleton, that we're walking around with. So there's a lot in the spiritual realms for you there. It's quite interesting because that very opening there is not too much stars around it. It seems like it's a grand opening. It's almost like, there's a lot of wish fulfillments around it. It's one huge shooting star there. It talks about wish fulfillment here. However, it's like it's almost like it's trivial even to talk about wish fulfillments, or it's trivial to talk about those shooting stars. It's like a tunnel, and you want to go through this tunnel, and you're coming out that's the expression, like you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but this is like you want to go in there. It's almost like everything, it's gathered in there. Everything, I usually call it my treasure chest or the vortex, but this is like going down the rabbit hole is like a bit of a Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to leave it there because we can go deeper and find out with the clarifiers and see exactly what's going on here. So it's really a lot of forward movement here now. And then shadow. This is what you've been working on. And we have yet another 8 there. So we have 18. Number 1 with new beginnings and starting fresh, starting new. And the 8 there again with endless possibilities, the infinity sign. And reducing it down, we have a number 9. So he speaks about endings, but he also, with the 9 there again, speaks about the spirit, and it speaks about the unconditioned. And it's really beautiful what you're stepping into. You're leaving the shadow side of you. I feel like there's been so much work on that part, and just all together moving into the light part of you. It's really beautiful. It's like you're passing on the torch. So you're stepping out of your shadow. You understand wholeheartedly what the shadow side of you means. You're not scared of it. You're not afraid of it. It's not like you are condemning it, because you know it, and you know it's not dangerous, and you know it's not bad. It actually is just a contrast or the opposite of the light part of you. And the further down the rabbit hole in terms of your shadow side you've gone, the more into the light you can now come. So I talk about this rubber band analogy that you hold a rubber band like around your finger, and if you don't do anything with it, not too much is going to happen in any direction. But if you start to pull it down, like the further down the rabbit hole, or the further down the dark side you've come, finally when you let go, the further into the light is going to shoot off to. And there's been a lot of stretching in this rubber band, is what I feel. So there's a lot with the moon there also. I pick up the blue moon, and things coming up to the surface right now. Things that has been hidden, things being clarified. Things being very clarified in your life, which is absolutely beautiful. Wow. So we want to clarify this accelerated motion and this tunnel with the Archangel Power tarot cards. Wow. Do we want another? No, we don't. The star. So we have the clarifier is the star underneath the star. So, I mean, you can't make this up. It's another purple border. So it's wish fulfillment times, I don't know what. Because we have number 17 there, and 17 is all about the immortality. Nothing ever dies. There's a continuation, but there's also growth. Like there's always, when we feel like people are squandering the earth, or that, you know, the rich keep getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, please don't comment about this. I know I'm probably, I shouldn't say that, because a lot of you guys attracted to this channel probably really understands this one. But the rich being richer and the poor getting poorer, there's nobody on the rich side that is taking anything from the poor side. And it's not like the rich has to give to the poor so that the poor is going to start to thrive. It doesn't work that way. It's like, if you're in the rich vibe, if you're in health vibe, if you feel like you're completely in love with yourself vibe, you're going to attract more of that. And I get that with the immortality. It so much speaks about that with the immortality, that there's something about whatever you're building right now, to not put a ceiling on it, to not put a roof on it. And you're not squandering anything for anybody else. You literally are going after exactly what you want. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to clarify it to anybody. However you want to choose to live your life. And if that feels weird to somebody else, if that feels grandiose to somebody else, because it's Leo we're talking about, if that is whatever you're choosing, to not have to clarify it or justify it to anybody else, feels very important here. And it's very important for you to understand that you do not take from somebody else by receiving more. Like if you understand that with each question we have, the universe expands. Just sit with that one for a bit. Like with each question that we have, the universe expands, which means the more you ask for things and the more you receive for yourself, the grander the universe is going to get, which means the more opportunities for other people as well is out there. And it's not like you now have to take of your pie, or take of your slice of pie and have to give it to somebody else so that they can feel richer. It's on them to start to swap the poor vibe around, so that they can start to attract what they want. They really are taking from the poor pile, so maybe they should give something away. I don't know why this is so important, but it really is coming through clearly that you're not taking anything from anybody. It's an equal amount. There could be a Gemini influence here some way, somehow. You could have Gemini in your chart. And with the star, like just the brightest star in the heavens there, and I see like a rainbow heart around it. First, what comes to mind is the rainbow heart. It might even be a name. Sounds like a name on a bar, like a cowboy bar. Rainbow heart. I don't know. Yeah, but it's like a rainbow heart. If I'm just to explain it, it's the heart being in alignment. The heart is in balance, and so you're attracting really beautiful things right here. And it's so beautiful because you see those, she's holding these, I don't know what those are called. Whatever she's holding there, she pours out evenly, is equal proportion to what she's like letting go of, what she's pouring out. It's an equal proportion. So there's something about receiving and giving, and whatever you're giving out, it's equal, it's balanced. So it's really beautiful what you're doing right now, Leo. Just continue to do whatever it is that you're doing, because it's seriously is working. And again, if you reduce the immortality down there, you have a number 8, infinity. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation is what you're doing. Can I have a clarifier on the tunnel there? Clarifier on the tunnel, please. The moon. So we have now 8, 17, 18, and 18 on the table. So yes, we would think that the moon wants to clarify the moon, like 18 wants to clarify 18. The star wants to clarify the star. It's like, it's so, nothing is hidden. It's the moon card, and yet nothing is hidden. I think, Leo, that you have turned on your psychic powers to such a degree that, to what even the most psychic person would say, this is like in the hidden, this is sort of in the hidden realm, so it's not even for you to see. I think you're seeing it. I think there's a lot of stuff, like I said, there's things coming up to the surface. It's very clear, it's going to be clarified in your life. It's going to be just crystal clear. And even the moon card clarifying, like 18 clarifying 18, and the star 17 is clarifying the star 8. It's a lot of 8 here. It's like power, 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 and strength, and just continue on doing what you're doing, because it really is working. Usually the moon card talks about like something is going to come up to the surface, that you have a really strong intuition to just follow that gut feeling that you have. This card clarifies that there's nothing that is hidden. Even the moon card is telling you nothing is hidden. You can proceed with whatever it is that you're in and trust it, because nothing is hidden. We also have the dog. The white dog really stands out to me there, talking about loyalty, friendship, trustworthiness, faith even. Wow. And it's yet another, it's this third purple border coming out. I just want to show you how it looks up until this point. 8, 17, 18, 18. I mean, come on. It's such, there's something really profound that is going on here, and I can't, sometimes I just have this notion, I get a bit like this, like I have a bit of a notion, like something is up, and I can't yet put my finger on it, and I don't know what it is that's going to show. It's going to be something really beautiful that you want, and it's something really profound. I just don't know what it is yet. So is there, I'm going to give it one more try with this tunnel thing. Tunnel. Can we have some clarifiers on the tunnel, please? Oh my God. How many times have we said that the Leo card, or the strength and power, is really here, you know? And the strength card flipped, like the power card flipped before. You remember that with the number 8. That was you, and this is you again showing up and wanting to come out now, because this is number 11. Master number 11. Strength and grace. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. And if you're looking closely, that dove is flying around with the infinity sign. I don't know. It's like, if I didn't know any better, I would say, are you done on this earth? Like, I'm not saying that all you guys tuning into this message is about to kill yourself. I just feel I'm lost for words. I'm not like whatever you built up until this point is gonna click in now. 8, 17 that reduces down to 8, 18 where we have new beginnings, and 8 reduces down to 9, which is still spiritual and it's unconditional. We're ending the old phase with yet another 18, which then is the new beginning with the 8 again there with infinity reduces down to a 9, which is all about spirit and unconditioned. And then we have brand new beginnings here with this portal number, just showing like it's the 4th purple border. The spiritual path that you're on right now is beyond. I'm sorry that I'm not giving you anything more like clear, because it's so clear that I almost can't say anything else. It's like look at that. I mean what is going on? Switching life altogether, switching astral travel, going back and coming back somebody else. I'm going to move into the extended. I have no idea what's going to come out there. If you feel drawn to this somehow, some way, even though I'm not doing a very good job at conveying, I hope you feel what I'm feeling. Like sometimes I understand that some of you guys really can pick up what is going on without me even actually having to say so much. And I really hope that this is one of those times, because I'm not doing such a good job at formulating it into words, what is coming out through the energy here. It's big, it's huge, it's profound, it's a big shift. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is bland to say. Okay, I'm going to move into the extended and see what else I can find there. If you find that interesting, the link is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon, Leo. Take care.